Hey, Amber, thanks for coming on with me.
Hey, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'm hoping that I don't get in trouble with YouTube because I still have their removed music on my intro. We'll see. I might have to take that off too.
Oh, that sucks.
But yeah, hey, Fluffy Stingray. Good to see you in there. Got Tempered Iron. That's my husband, Rachel Laughlin. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member.
He's
So
getting stacked.
he is getting jacked. So, there is a call that you and I and Nancy from the toll, we actually listened to this on your channel on a live, what was it, last weekend?
Yeah, I think so.
It feels like it's been more days than a week,
I know,
but
right?
it's only been a week.
I know.
We've been putting in hard time with these calls. But yeah, so last weekend we listened to this call on your live, but I hadn't found the call where he described the kid incident yet. It's Gypsy and Ryan. And because I hadn't found that call yet, there's a part at the end that like, it was ick already, but we didn't quite understand just how ick it could be.
Oh,
I need
yeah.
water. Give me just a moment. Sorry guys, I thought I had a bottle in here. Hey
Yeah,
Fluffy
no.
Stingray, Tony 1300. All right, I
No,
will be right back.
yeah, no. And I listen to a little bit of stuff and then I throw it into the Google Drive. And so the stuff that I'm putting on my channel is stuff that I have decided is relatively okay to put on there. Although I did upload one not last night, but the night before. And then I ended up taking it down because there was a lot of sexual talk in it. They weren't having sexual, experiences on the call, but they were having sexual talk. And somebody left in the comments, I really like you Into the Weeds, but this is a lot. And so I was like, okay, yeah, it is a lot. So I took it down. So I'm being
Hey, my
selective.
novellas. Yeah, whoops. There are a few where like after the sexual talk or even the sexual talk itself has details that I feel are kind of important to not only Gypsy, the case against Gypsy being a influencer of teens and children, but against Ryan. Like I always had a creepy vibe about Ryan. But
Mhm.
I really did not, and probably just because I didn't want to think about it, but I didn't expect it to be quite as bad as it was.
Mhm.
Now, once we read that email, thank you, Fluffy. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm touching the grass. Hey, New Orleans lady, good to have you in here. Hell yeah, we're a good team.
Yeah.
um, so once we read that email, and I took some heat for this at the time, I just had a gut feeling whenever Gypsy talked about the kid incident, and I think his morals are effed off. Even though her outrage was clearly put on, I just had a gut feeling for some reason that it was true that that happened. Partly because I already had such a creepy vibe about Ryan, and I took
Mhm.
some heat for it. People are like, "Why would you believe Gypsy?" It wasn't
Yeah.
about believing Gypsy. Like just because she tells the truth accidentally here and there doesn't make her truthful, but like I just not because she said it or because she's truthful. I just had a feeling that was true.
Yeah.
And yeah, I took quite a bit of heat for saying that, in my lives and my videos. There are a lot of comments of millennial, that is not a fact. And I'm like, it's an unproven allegation.
Mhm.
I'm saying, in my opinion, I have a sad suspicion that it may turn out to be a fact, eventually. And dang if it didn't in the most horrific way. Ugh.
Yeah, I always like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And yes, hello. And yes, Ryan always had kind of the creep factor, but I don't ever want to believe something like that about somebody. And so, I always just kind of held back reservation. And even on my live stream, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't even remember what it was. But I said something to the effect of, I don't like calling people racist. And people are like, wait, hey, they are being racist. And it's like, yes, they are being racist, but it's that word is flung around so much that, I'm really reserved at calling people racists and pedophiles and different
Well,
things like
Gypsy's
that.
not reserved about calling herself a racist, so I think we're in the clear.
Exactly. And I also hadn't been listening to a lot of other people's videos as well,
Mm.
because I'm just in there trying to listen to what I can, and after reflection and then hearing that as well, and I was like, oh yeah, she's definitely racist. Okay, we can get on board with calling her a racist now.
Yeah. Yeah. Empathy is a good thing, but I feel like a lot of times it causes us to not want to see what's right in front of us, like
Oh yeah.
we don't want to be mean, but certain behavior deserves meanness. It deserves, that's not freaking cool. I don't want anything to do with that. You're gross, and then
Yeah.
you're gross is important, I think.
No, and this over and over and over again, it's been reiterated how gross, how disgusting, and how vile all of these people are.
Yeah. Yeah. It is wild. So let's go ahead and play this call. Like I said, this is a call that
I
Velveteen
feel you, Velveteen.
She's been alone with her thoughts. If when you're listening to these, that's a rough place. We need to talk it out.
Right.
Yeah, so like I said in the beginning, we got a lot more people in now. This is a call that me and Amber and Nancy from the Toll podcast. I can't remember if Laura was with us or not.
She was for a little
Was
bit, I
she?
think.
Okay. Yeah. And we went over this call on Amber's live a week ago, almost exactly a week ago. But I had not found the video where Ryan, or the call where Ryan asks Gypsy, the thing that his ex did that he'd like for her to do. And so there's a part at the end that has a brand new context now. And I saw some people on Reddit saying that they don't feel this attention is getting enough calls or enough,
Mhm.
this call is getting enough attention. Said my sentence backwards there. And I clicked and it was a clip, a recorded clip, and I asked if there was a link. And from the GRB Snark, Anything Adorable sent me a link to your Google Drive
Mhm.
where it was. So let me pull that up.
Yeah, I think the only person who's come out looking the most sane and reasonable is Ken.
Yeah, I haven't listened to all of his calls yet, but I he it's a low bar. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I know,
It's a
right?
really, really low bar in the context that we're talking about.
I know.
Okay, let me go ahead and hit play here. I'm going to try and scroll through the recording.
For you.
Oops, too far.
Oh, well.
What the hell have you been doing all day?
What have you been doing all day?
I've been calling you.
You have not.
I've been calling you since like 5 something.
Oh, well.
I'm pausing for just a minute to do a sound check. Make sure, chat, can you let us know if everyone can hear, if there's, problems, echoes, anything before we get too far in?
I'm hearing it.
Hearing it good? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, the weird thing about Jeff is he did, break up with Gypsy in a pretty magnificent fashion. It was satisfying to listen to. But she obsessively emailed him for the next 2 years, and, he ended up starting to talk to her again before she got out of prison. As far as I know, they've been in contact.
Yeah.
Fluffy says, "Can't hear it." My novella can hear good. Shorty Pie. Okay, let's give it a shot again here, Fluffy. Everybody let me know in the chat how it is.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, well, I have.
Been busy, baby.
Oh, you're always busy.
Well, Well, what's wrong with that?
Because it's not any time for me.
That's awful. I always make time for you. You gotta make, you want me to make you a number one priority, huh?
Yes, so I cut my hair today.
Why?
I cut about 2 inches off because, like, my bangs, like, my longest, like, I have layers.
Since it's from the Google Drive and not from the call files, I don't know what year it is, but man, she's turning up the baby gypsy voice and talking to it's wild. It's something that it's just so crazy. All the things that we suspected to hear confirmed in these calls. It is insane how often she chops her hair and how everyone knows that if Gypsy melts down, she's going to destroy her hair.
And since this is in the Google Drive, I originally started trying to upload everything according to the folder in the box account. But then I started going into other folders in the box account that had some of the same messages and audio files and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay. So then I just decided to dump everything into one folder because it seemed like when I was going in and listening to this stuff, I was hearing calls from other folders. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah. It's really interesting too, that we don't actually have all the calls because Gypsy let people use her PIN and she
Mhm.
sometimes used other people's PINs. So we have calls of other inmates where
Mhm.
they used hers, and the ones where she used other people are out to the wind. Like those can never be requested. And I wonder if that's something that she was aware of.
I don't think she was aware of that. But I did tell Shelly the other day when I was talking to her, I was like, let the women know, hey, if they're using somebody else's PIN number, there's a strong possibility that their conversations could get out there. So just
Yeah.
remind them they are being recorded.
Yeah, if they use the pins of anybody whose case has any kind of attention on it, then
Yep.
FOIA is a good possibility.
Yep. So Pam Hupp and a couple of those other ladies, don't be using their pins.
Right? Okay, let me hit play again.
And, like, my longest layer, so I cut it to my longest layer. So it's not like it's fine. Like, it doesn't.
Oh, it still looks good?
Yeah, it still looks good. I just cut it to where, like, it just blends a little better.
Okay. Well, I can still yank that hair?
Yeah.
You missed me, didn't you?
Of course I missed you, and I want you to watch this movie with me.
What movie?
Okay, so, it's on Lifetime.
Baby. I don't have.
I just got to stop for a minute. Johnny Cat 402, our kitten's name is Lil Johnny, says, you'd think these calls would make Ryan delete all his profiles and go live in a cave, but he's still out there trying to spin the narrative. Yeah, but that's what he does. Like, it was really obvious in that call where he asked Gypsy the awful thing. As soon as she reacted badly, he immediately, I didn't even say that. I didn't even say that. And changed his story all around. Did not give a damn like how ridiculously he just flipped up on it. All he cared about was getting her to accept something of it, like just accept a story and so we can move on. We've seen Gypsy do that plenty of times too, but yeah, in this instance, it was wild. And that's what he's doing now. Like, it doesn't matter to him. You can just, in my opinion, read it in his expression. He doesn't care at all. Like, just as long as people keep battling with him, sending them gifts.
No, I agree. And I suffer from extreme secondhand embarrassment, like extreme secondhand embarrassment. So like when somebody does something really cringy or embarrassing, like I feel it like I did it or it was imposed on me. And so a lot of times I can't even watch him because I get such secondhand embarrassment just from the fact that he truly believes that he's worthy enough to be a public figure and be out there commenting on all of this stuff and trying to spin the narrative or spin whatever he said, and the fact is he's just a really cringy guy who married a murderer, got infamous off of the back of a murderer, and now he's trying to live off of that fame forever.
Yeah, I think somebody probably told him fake it till you make it one time. And he's been faking it so hardcore, trying to believe that he's a confident, successful man ever since, while just, being still and hoping that he could ride off Gypsy's fame. Now, Gypsy screwed herself in those early calls between her and Ryan because she started trying to brag about her money and her deals and, the book deal and all this early. They were less than 10 calls in, and she starts telling Ryan all this stuff. And knowing everything we know about Ryan now, I swear you could listen to his voice and hear the wheels turning that he might be able to not work and chill.
No, I mean, I think that's what it is. But I mean, the fact that he was carrying on phone conversations with Gypsy while he was in the classroom, I mean, that right there alone should have gotten him fired.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was one where he drew something. Um, I don't know if it was sexual or not, but he drew something inappropriate on the chalkboard in his classroom. Took a picture and sent it to Gypsy, and she was asking, "Did you erase that before
Are you
class?" And
serious?
yeah, and he was like, "No, no, I didn't." And then he was like, "Huh, of course I did. You think I wouldn't erase that?" It was really weird.
Sounds like he didn't erase it and was like, oh crap.
Something.
Because I've heard him be like, oh, you think I didn't do that or whatever. And then come to find out, yeah.
Right? Yeah. My husband says Ryan is the sum of loneliness, laziness, lying, and lack of discipline.
Oh yeah,
Right?
totally. Yeah, and then he's always all up in his brother's, business, talking about what a crappy person he is. At least his brother freaking did something with his life. He freaking signed up for the military and tried,
Yeah, like even if it didn't work out and he's a bad dude now, like he made more of an effort than Ryan did.
Right. And, maybe he's a bad new dude now because of the PTSD that he experienced over there, So we also have to
that's
take that
possible.
into consideration as well, because there was a point in time where I wanted to talk to Ryan's brother, because Gypsy was coming out talking crap about him and stuff like that. And then I found out, that he was kind of an unsavory character anyways. So I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'm not going to go there. But at one point, I really wanted to talk to him as a veteran and his experiences and then his experiences with Gypsy. But yeah, I kind of decided not to do that.
Yeah, I don't blame you after well, it's hard to know if anything Ryan said in these calls are true about the brother, but I think some things were looked up and confirmed a couple years ago.
Yeah, I think they
Um,
were.
yeah. JJL says, how long we been on? 19 minutes. So not much more. Or not very long, I meant to say. Hey, Alora, good to see you.
Thank
All
you.
right, let me start this back up here.
Have cock and balls, Dave. I
Oh.
don't know about a lifetime.
See, that kind of stuff right there. It's like all of a sudden he'll just say something or she'll say something and it's like, oh.
Yeah. Let me rewind a bit. He's saying that because Gypsy wanted him to watch a Lifetime movie, which is hilarious now because only reason he is known other than marrying Gypsy is being on a Lifetime show with her.
Right.
Good Lord.
Oh, Dave, I don't know about a lifetime movie.
Okay, well, it's a series. It's part of the D.C. Andrews book series. Like, I guess the author made, like, have you ever heard the movie Flowers in the Attic?
Yeah, I have actually, but I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, it's by the
Tell me the movie, baby. I would love to watch it with you.
Okay, so there is on Lifetime right now. They're playing planned I think it's called, I can't remember what it's called. But right now it's Heaven. It's like part of like a 4-part series. So, he created the Flowers in the Attic series. That was his like first original series. Then his books got turned into.
It's annoying me that she's claiming to be a VC Anders fan, and I believe she is. I know we have suspected, again, for ages that she stole stories from VC Anders' books.
Mm-hmm.
And some of you may remember I bought this used copy of Ruby because so many of you said, Millennial, she is very obviously stealing storylines from Ruby. Amber and I think did a live about a year ago or so going over some of the stories in here that seem to be very obviously stolen. But yes, Brandy, that is exactly what I was about to say. It's annoying me that she's claiming to be a fan, but keeps saying he. VC Anders is a her.
Right.
Now, after the original VC Anders died, there were ghostwriters who took over for her, and I don't know their gender. But for her to just be referring to VC Anders as he is driving me nuts.
Yeah, no, I saw that in a couple of comments. But it just shows that she's aware that this is out there. And this is before we start talking about it.
Mhm.
So in my mind, I truly believe that Ruby was designed from this book.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. There's too many coincidences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna start again.
Into movies. And then
Okay.
his second book series got turned into movies as well on Lifetime. And that's the one that's playing right now. It's called Heaven. Well, premiering tonight was Ruby, which is the first one of this next series. So I'm watching.
Which one do you want? You want me to watch Ruby?
I want to watch Ruby. Or watch any of them. Any of them's good. But they're not part of, like, this one that's playing right now. It's not part of the same series as with Ruby.
Okay. Which one do you want me to watch with you, Ruby?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll think
Thank you so much, Amber. She dropped some memberships.
You're welcome.
about it.
Well,
Tell me how bad.
Louisiana.
Tell me how bad. Tell me how bad you want me to watch it.
I want you to watch it. It's set in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. It's on Lifetime.
Yeah.
Did I get a kiss for it?
Yeah.
Give me a kiss then.
Mwah.
Give me some tongue. You ready?
I love this series. Or I love like this.
It's so gross.
Every now and then he says something that's relatively normal, but just the way he says it, just bleh.
I'm going to turn off my camera because I'm going to eat. I haven't been able to eat yet, but I'll be listening.
I'm gonna turn mine off too, but I'm gonna do a different thing.
Okay.
This author because like he writes about like fucking like incest and the girls in love with their brother.
Okay, I gotta come back for just a minute because I remember whenever we were going over this the first time on Amber's Live, I was like, what the freaking hell? The way that she said so excitedly, he writes about incest. Like most people I know who are, balanced people who like VC Andrews are like, yeah, the books are a little weird because like it's really dark horror and it includes some incest. Like it's a horrifying thing, It's like
Yeah.
the original VC Andrews was such a good writer, not so much the ghostwriter later on, but the original VC Andrews was such a good writer that you get really sucked into the details of the story and like the texture of the surroundings that VC Andrews is describing. And then all of a sudden it was, oh my God, no, incest. Like it was horrifying. It was part of the horror. Gypsy's freaking excited.
She really is. I mean, it's like a pivotal theme in the books that she is super excited about.
Yeah, like she loves it. She's about it. Even
Yeah, it's
Ryan's like, baby.
To hear him talking, oh my gosh, he drives me nuts.
Yeah. Okay, let me go back just a hair.
Like he writes about like fucking like incest and the girl's in love with her brother.
Baby, why do you want me to watch this so bad then?
I want us to watch something together.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Well, since you said it like that, I guess so. You know, I'm a sucker for watching things with you.
Okay.
All right, I see V. Andrew. Okay, let's see. Ruby comes on again after the death. It's just one movie?
Well, the first one premiered tonight. It's part of a
Okay.
four-parter.
Have you watched it?
I watched it, yes.
When did you watch it?
I watched it about an hour ago.
Okay. After the death of her beloved grandmother, young Ruby Landry leaves the bayou to search for her wealthy but estranged father in New Orleans. Okay.
Y'all see how crazy the similarities are? Like, you won't believe how many there are if you're not familiar with the Ruby book. The grandpa chains Ruby to a bed. Ruby finds out she has a secret sister who is in a wheelchair, but then it turns out she can secretly walk. Like, it is insane how many.
Wild.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. I need to actually do more Ruby lives. We got a FOIA right after I started those, and I didn't get back to it.
Maybe you could get it on like Audible and just like play snippets of it or something.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
tried to listen to it on the plane on the way to CrimeCon, not this year, but last year. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it would be so much better if it was one of the books actually written by VC Andrews, not the ghostwriter later, because like I said, VC Andrews would suck you in with all this detail and then horrify you, and with the later guy, it seems kind of like, more like Gypsy, like, ooh, look, it's ass. Nobody wants that. They want to be randomly horrified. That's the point.
Right. I follow a writer, Lucinda Riley. She just passed away like last year or the year before. And her son took up writing her books. And there is just a huge, huge difference because I was invested in her Seven Sisters series.
Uh-huh.
And she died before she could do the last one. And oh my gosh, it just fell so flat compared to what the other ones did. I was expecting so much and nothing came out of it. So
Yeah.
I understand.
Yep, exactly. We got little Frodo in the chat. Hey, little Frodo. Pippidot, Snowflakes. This is Mallory. So many of our OGs around.
Hey, Frodo, what are you doing in here? You're
Hey,
supposed to be locked in a closet as my alter ego.
Inside joke there. Okay, let me start the video or phone call again.
Okay, I'll watch it. I'm recording it. Ugh, cannot believe you got me watching a fucking Lifetime movie. The stuff I do for you.
This call is from a correctional facility.
Just pausing to laugh at the irony that, Ryan is like, oh, you're going to make me watch Lifetime. And now he's known for being on a Lifetime show once again.
Right.
Oh, man.
And may be monitored and recorded.
And the stuff you promised to do for me and never do.
Well, that'll change someday.
Oh, really? What day? You just let me know when.
Someday. When I get out.
Oh, are you going to make me wait 3 years? What?
Under 3 years, thank you.
Huh?
Under 3 years.
Oh, okay. It's like 2 years at the end.
9, 8.
Oh, baby. Hmm.
Can we make a countdown clock?
You want to?
Yeah, so you will know exactly.
That
What did she say there? Can we maybe stop what?
I don't know.
Let me go back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you going to make me wait 3 years? What?
Under 3 years, thank you.
Huh?
Under 3 years.
Oh, okay. It's like 2 years at the end.
9, 8.
Oh, make a
Oh,
countdown
baby.
clock. Thank you all. I
Can we
couldn't.
make a countdown clock?
Oh,
You want to? That's awful. No, we gotta hit your parole hearing first.
Didn't
No,
they
no, no, let's just
ultimately
say
make a clock? I can't speak. A countdown clock.
Um, I feel like I remember them emailing maybe about an app or something.
Yeah, I feel like there was a countdown clock associated to her for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it's really wild. Like, so I've been, posting the Ryan calls in order once I found the first one. And it's not that many calls in when she starts talking to him about like how it would be the possibilities if she moved there with him, moved in with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she asked him to keep if he would be willing to hide his MAT medication from her.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
wow. So she was actively thinking about his medication influencing her.
yeah, and she was telling him about uh I looked at comments and lost my train of thought.
I know. I was looking at Snowflake's one and I was like, huh?
Yeah. You know what? We'll play it after this because I've got it uploaded. But there was like now I did it again with the lures coming. Oh man, this is on TikTok. User song is Jail Bars. They had a countdown for her release. Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So what the thought I lost was, and I'm looking up, so I don't see y'all are so like witty and funny. I'll lose my train of thought. So when she told him about her, her rug use in prison and how she wanted him to hide his medication from her so she wouldn't face temptation. What hit me as strange is it seemed like Ryan was saying like, yeah, I can help you out. I can talk you down, on this. And is like, or other ways. And maybe I'm reaching. I might be totally reaching because I'm inferring. It just felt this way that, I felt like he was kind of hinting that I can be your plug if you got to have some kind of thing.
Oh, really?
That's what I felt like. Yeah, we'll
I
listen to
haven't
that
heard
after
it
this
yet.
one.
Okay. Is it
Okay.
on your channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's do my 85% date. So it's December 28th of 2023.
December 28th of
At 6 o'clock in
December.
the morning.
Okay, I will make a countdown clock tomorrow,
Okay.
and then I'll give you the countdown number. That's awful. Well, that's awful, baby. And then you want to wait 6 months before you get a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful too.
No, she did.
Well, have you ever thought about like, okay, have you ever gone this far to think about the astrological signs? So if you take whatever you want your baby to be and take it back 9 months, and that way you know exactly when to have sex, so you can conceive the child and have it
Baby.
born under the sign that you want it to be born under.
What sign?
I don't think this is a super weird thing to do, like the planning, like she's talking about, but I just get so grossed out the way she says, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to the average person who doesn't deal with astrology and different things like that, it's weird. To you and
Gotcha.
I, who have been immersed in that kind of lifestyle, it's not weird. So
Yeah, to me, it's no more weird than planning like a season, because maybe you want to avoid being pregnant at a certain time,
yeah, but Gypsy's just not
Yeah,
that
but
type of person.
exactly. She can do a thing that for other people would seem kind of normal, but we know too much. We know too much, and everything's just. Ugh.
She doesn't do anything for logic's sake. She does it for the plot or impulse.
Drama. Impulse is huge. Yeah, the plot and the drama, but she can change the plot and the drama at the drop of a hat on an impulse. Just blow it all up.
Oh yeah, she can totally do that. And Ooh, yeah, she's doing a lot of that even now to this day. I found out some information. I'll talk to you about it later.
Ooh, alrighty. From the eyes of a cat. Good to have you in here. Thank you to all the new people who are popping in. Okay, let me hit play again.
Do you want it to be born under?
Leo. Leo's cool.
Baby, I don't know if two Leos would work well together.
Well, I just hope it's not a girl because two Leo girls. Oh, good Lord.
Gypsy's a Leo, FYI to everyone.
God help you.
Oh, really? Yeah,
That's another thing I want to say real quick. So we thought kind of at first, whenever the calls first started being released, there were some calls that people released where Ryan didn't do that laugh. But now that I've been releasing their first calls, I realize it came on pretty early on. It seems like he just kind of like, I don't know, swallowed it back sometimes. Like maybe he knew it had an appalling sound, but it was there.
I know that I'm embarrassed about my laugh sometimes because it can be really loud.
I've never found anything strange about your laugh. Don't be comparing yourself to Ryan Anderson, Amber. Nobody's going to allow that in here. Come on now.
Thank you. I'm not going that far. I'm just saying, because, like, for instance, hearing my own voice for the longest time until I started doing podcasting, I absolutely could not listen to my own voice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Charlotte's Queen of Scots. I actually emailed AG those first few calls that he covered. I'm really glad he decided to go ahead and do it because people like AG and Sloan got a big reach, and this info is wild. Like Ryan doesn't need to be around children. That's it. Yeah. Whenever I found that, like, I don't always bother with posting everything on TikTok, I'm not a TikToker. I mainly have the account to, make sure and communicate with people there too that only have that. And also because I was told early after I started a YouTube, make sure that you have a TikTok and you post your videos up there. Somebody will just rip them off and pretend to be you on
Yeah.
TikTok. So that's kind of why I have it. But whenever I found that call of Ryan describing and asking for, and then he kept coming back and like wording it different ways or different scenarios, but always with a kid, weirdly. And
It
then
is.
wasn't until he realized Jip really wasn't having it, until 24 hours later, that he's like, doesn't have to be a kid. Once I found that, like, I screen recorded that shit and I had it on TikTok. I put it on Reddit. Like, I'm like, get this everywhere. Tag everybody.
No,
Keep this man away from children.
no, the scenarios that he has talked about with his nephew and everything, that dude needs to be looked into. Genuinely. Yeah. Somebody needs to actually look into him.
Especially considering the fact that he was a special ed teacher.
Yes.
Okay,
with
I will
nonverbal children.
Yeah. I'll stop ranting and let us get through the call.
That'd probably be awful. And that's so sweet. God help me. That's adorable.
I want it.
Yeah, and then I'd have you in the background going,
Okay, let's rewind. Because they're talking about two Leos, Gypsy and a child being a Leo, and what if two girls? And Ryan's talking about how they would be arguing. Now, like I said, we didn't pay enough attention the first time because I think we are all tuning out Ryan's moans. Our brains do not want to hear that anymore. However, there was something in here, like I said, that Reddit called my attention to that I totally we didn't even have the call yet. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Have you ever gone this far to think about the astrological signs? So if you take whatever you want your baby to be and take it back 9 months, and that way you know exactly when to have sex, so you can conceive the child and have it.
Baby.
I just realized Nick Meehan gifted 20 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I apologize. I missed that.
That's hugely kind.
Very kind.
Under the sign that you want it to be born under?
What sign do you want it to be born under?
Leo. Leo's cool.
Baby, I don't know if two Leos would work well together.
Well, let's just hope it's not a girl because two Leo girls. Oh, good lord. God
Can you
help
push pause for a second?
Oh, really?
Yep.
So I just did a quick Google search and it says a Leo and a Capricorn can be good friends, but their bond takes time and effort. They are opposite personalities. A Leo is bold, outgoing fire sign, while Capricorn is quiet, steady earth sign. This pairing creates a dynamic balance where they can challenge and support each other. Both signs are fiercely loyal and protective of the people they care about. Well, we know that doesn't apply. Leos bring fun, energy, and warmth, while Capricorns offer stability, logic, and grounded advice. Clashing styles. Leos love the spotlight, whereas Capricorns are more reserved and private. Both signs like to be in charge, which can lead to power struggles if they refuse compromise. So,
Yeah, signs that are kind of opposite, like fire and water, they can work if the people are really mature
yeah,
and grounded.
exactly.
1970 or tempered iron. Yeah, my husband is tempered iron in here in the chat, y'all, but his account used to be 1970 until he just recently started a lifting channel. We don't have a 10-year gap. We just do like the general. I was born in the 80s. He was born in the 70s. But anyway, he is a Leo and I'm a water sign, and everything about us is like, whoa, like that would be difficult, but we're grounded, chill people, and it works really well for us.
My husband's a Gemini.
What was that Rocky quote? He's like, she got gaps. We got gaps. We fill each other's gaps.
Yeah.
Gaps in knowledge, gaps in experience. And two opposite signs can really, really work, if you're not pieces of shit like Ryan and Gypsy.
Right.
Oh man. Okay, I'll stop being all woo-woo talking about astrology. I'll let it play.
It's all good.
Really? Yeah, that'd probably be awful. And that's so sweet. God help me.
She'll be like,
That's adorable.
I want
Yeah, and then I'd have you in the background going,
Okay, so they said, the two Leo, the girls would be fighting, and Gypsy goes into her baby voice and she's like, yeah, her or the child would be like, I want it. Or the child would be like, I want it. Ryan's response is, you would be moaning in the background. Why on
hell?
earth did he think to go sexual in that? Let's rewind it a bit again.
sign do you want it to be born under?
Leo. Leo's cool. God help you.
Oh, really? Yeah, that'd probably be awful. And that's so sweet. God help me.
She'll be like,
That's adorable.
I want it.
Yeah, and then I'd have you in the background going,
That's just weird.
Be like, no,
What?
you can't. I want it. You're so fucking. You're adorable. I gotta go scream now.
I mean, other than saying, no, but the way he's doing it, it's sexual.
Yeah, why did his mind go there?
I don't know.
Apparently, we do know.
Well, yeah.
We can't say it. Yeah, but what the hell was that? And like I said, it sounded god awful and weird the first time, but we didn't yet have the context, because like I told everybody early in the live, me, Amber, Delora, and Nancy from the Toll podcast, we reacted to this call on Amber's live last week, like last weekend. But we thought it was weird, but I hadn't found the call yet where Ryan actually described the X thing with the kid and what he wants Gypsy to do. And so we didn't have the full context to understand just how weird it is that he did that.
Yeah.
Just, ugh.
No, and I think we could go through all of these video all of these audio calls multiple times and pull out different things.
Yeah. Okay, let's try and finish this.
You miss me.
Yeah, I miss you.
Yeah. How's your day been?
It's been crazy. I've been doing laundry, and then I put too much soap in my ice. So I had to rinse it again because there was bubbles everywhere. And then in the midst of that, I'm cutting my own hair.
Baby. You didn't chop it off, did you?
No, I didn't chop it off.
Even Ryan knows already that she's inclined to that.
Yep.
Like I literally like it's still below my shoulders. So
Okay. I wish I could see a picture of it.
I know.
Maybe video visits will start soon, though.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Now that they're starting to do something about them.
I've never done a video visit with my cousin.
Don't snuggle.
So what?
I think the video visits are how I don't know. Somehow or other, Brian was facilitating getting lewd pictures of Gypsy to Ryan and of Ryan to Gypsy's prison tablet. So I wondered if the
Oh.
video visits, maybe, I don't know. But
Yeah, I mean
somehow-
that's the way it would happen. Yeah, I always wondered about that.
Yeah, somehow Gypsy had one of Ryan's D pics on her prison tablet because they talked about it in a call that I posted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, they have the ability. So now they have the videograms where you can send them videos. They have where you can just send them pictures,
Mhm.
or you can send them an email, or you can do a video call. And I've
Gotcha.
never done a video call. I've done all the other stuff, but I've never done one of those. Just because I didn't, I mean, what's the point?
Well, you're not trying to send dirty pics.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna hit play again.
You've been doing all day.
Well, LSU played at 12:45, so I watched them. Say what?
I don't give a fuck about them.
Y'all, I thought Rainbow Ribbons was joking when I saw that first comment. Is this for real?
What?
They're saying that he hit it, like he sent a bunch of pics, wrestling pics, and hit the D pic in the middle.
Oh my goodness.
Is that for real? I haven't heard that call.
See, I just don't
Yeah.
I just don't see how it went through because they check everything. So like there's been times where I'm listening to a Gypsy Rose call or something like that, and I'll be reading something for my cousin or something like that, and I'll screenshot it, forgetting that I have a picture of Gypsy at the top in the screenshot, and they will send it back just because of that.
Oh shit, yeah.
So
Okay, is there a source for this besides Ryan telling the story? Because he trolls.
yeah.
Like, have we heard this in a call?
I wish people would quit trolling and just freaking be honest.
Right.
Drives me freaking crazy because I believe stuff.
Oh man. Like I totally could see him doing that though. I mean, he got it through there somehow. Hey CJB. Good to see you in here. Oops. There seems to be a lot of money made using the prison system of communication. Didn't somebody calculate it up or get the log and there was something like $126,000 spent on phone calls with Gypsy?
Oh my goodness. That's freaking nuts.
1960 Jen Joe says, yes, she talks about receiving it in a call. I've heard her talk about getting it, but not about how, like the wrestler thing. Yeah. So interesting. I wonder if that's actually how he did it. Okay, let me hit play again. I'm probably talking too much. Hang on.
Well, baby, that's what I did. I watched the game.
Oh, okay. For how many hours?
Oh, well, it was like 2 hours, and then had to go to the grocery store, and it seems like every time you call, I was away from my phone.
Oh.
And then it took Noah to get Chinese food today. He loves Chinese food, so so we got back from Chinese food, and he ate a ton, and like he eats so much, babe, that like now he's like tired. And it was funny, last night he wanted to watch a movie so bad, like he was like, all right, this new movie come out, so I was like, all right, cool. It was Justice League, like, but the thing is like HBO Max has been saying like, oh, the new Justice League, but all it was the movie Justice League with added scenes and like changed, and they re-edited it. Like it was like the director's vision. They added like 2 hours to it.
Yeah.
But we started watching it, and it was like, what the fuck? We've already seen this movie. So he got disappointed on that. And then I turned on.
Let's jump ahead a bit.
You know how funny that is? My friend used to make us watch the fucking director's cut. We were in high
This call
school.
is from a correctional
Of Lord
facility
of the
and
Rings.
may be monitored and recorded.
The director's cut is excellent of Lord of the Rings. And there's
It
no reason
is.
not to watch it. Ryan Anderson. My God.
My son was actually watching it not last night, but the night before.
Yeah.
Okay,
Trying to get past the Lord of the Rings slander.
it's fine. Well, how about we need to have sex and then you could film that, and that way that's a really short movie.
No, that's
Okay, we're going back a bit.
Did she say Lord of the Rings was a short movie?
No, she said we could have somebody film us having sex, and that would be.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if she's talking about them or what.
She just randomly puts all kinds of crap in here.
Oh man. Boho Hobo. I used to live in South County, like by the old Coke Hospital area. And oh my God, being near the river, sometimes it'd be like 110 degrees out in that part of St. Louis. And we get a big rain and there'd be like steam coming off my roof and off the river. It was wild. I know exactly what you mean, like a hot bowl of soup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
too long. I've already watched a fucking long movie already.
I accidentally went back to Lord of the Rings slander.
I didn't want to watch another long fucking movie,
You know
which
what?
I haven't finished yet.
Okay, fine. Well, how about we need to have sex and then you could film that, and that way that's a really short movie.
That's awful.
I bet it's going to be a really short movie.
Short, baby.
Was she dissing him there? Like,
I think so. I think so.
I don't mean to. What the hell? That was so random. Like,
I find this stuff all the time in here, and I'm like, what is going on?
like it was so weird whenever, earlier she's talking about the two Leo girl child fight. Ryan went sexual. That was so weird. It's also weird that during his Lord of the Rings slander, Gypsy suddenly gives him a sexual insult. Maybe she didn't like it either.
Probably.
What the hell?
You don't
Oh, my
mess
God.
with Lord of the Ring fandom.
Right? Yeah. And Gypsy doesn't deserve to be in it, but apparently
she
she
doesn't.
is.
It's like 30 seconds.
What?
30
I
seconds.
believe I could last longer than that.
Yeah, she was just telling him she didn't think he'd last more than 30 seconds. Maria says she never liked Ryan. Yeah, that's for clear.
Yeah.
What the hell? What on earth?
I'll never get Nick's phone calls or emails, just so everybody knows. And I'm completely done doing any FOIAs in this case. So
I hear you.
I'm done with this. I'm done with the FOIAs. Now I am doing stuff in the background. And I may do a couple of lives on the calls, but I'm done with those damn FOIAs. Don't ask me to do any more.
I'm just saying, if something comes up and there's a FOIA and you feel like maybe there's something more to get, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe you got sucked back in. That's all I'm saying.
Damn
I hear you
it.
and I respect your decision though, my friend.
Damn it.
Okay, here we go.
Although I bet your pussy feels so good, it
Oh,
probably would be
shit.
30 seconds.
Oh, God. Sorry,
I
I edited like this is out of Amber's Google Drive, and I didn't think about the fact I should have edited it like I do my own before.
Well, it's raw on mine, so
My bad. What the hell? Ugh.
big baby Huey.
You know, that's awful. I can't believe you said I'm only last 30 seconds.
Dope.
I know, but I bet your pussy does feel.
Oh, okay. Let me scroll on.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like you see some girls and like you can't even tell that they produce hair on their legs.
What? You can't tell that they produce hair on their legs.
Yeah, and
That could be a whole.
Yeah, I wanted to go past anything sexual, but that feels like they might be talking about a kid again.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back a bit.
So,
Really embarrassing, but I have like really big pores on my legs.
what do you mean?
I don't know. Like you see some girls and like you
Oh.
can't even tell that they produce hair on their legs.
Oh.
And you look at mine, you're like, why is there so many purple
It's good
things?
razors.
I'll probably even be doing like the whole like
Right.
see that once before I remember. So.
Yeah, my arm, like I got like barely any hair on my arm. Yeah. So anyway, I just recorded this movie. I cannot believe you're gonna have me watch a fucking Life Guy.
Missed.
Man, why is
You
it?
have
Why
1
is
minute
it
left.
already?
I don't have any more codes. Just the girl just down hers.
Well, have a good night, Gord.
Okay, that's the end of that one. Yeah,
Okay.
Gypsy shared around her pin codes a lot.
She sure did.
Okay, let me pull up the one I was telling y'all about. I've got it on my channel where she asks Ryan to move. Well, they're talking about if she gets out and moves in with him in 3 years, and she says, "Would you hide your MAT medication from me?"
Mhm.
And I got the feeling. Sorry, I opened it already. I got the weirdest feeling as like Ryan said the right thing at first. He was like, "Yeah, I could be there for you and help you. Like if you start, having cravings and you don't want to slip back, I can talk you down and stuff." But then he just said a few little weird things like, or I can help you out other ways that made me feel like he was offering to be your plug.
Okay. I definitely want to hear that.
So, I wondered if other people are hearing the same. I might be reaching because after what I heard him say that he wanted Gypsy to do that his ex did, I really don't like the guy.
Mhm.
So my scarf's sliding,
Mhm.
getting all mad, like shaking it around.
Yesterday, whenever I heard, I don't think you should be worried.
Okay.
This brief call, press 2. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
So I have something I need to talk to you about.
Okay. Should I be worried?
No, I don't think you should be worried. Like, not that way.
Okay.
But I just wanted, like, you asked me like, you told me something very deep and personal yesterday. Whenever I had asked you to tell me something, like a secret or whatever. And I've got something, like, way juicier than what.
It's kind of weird that that's a thing she asks early on. Will you tell me a secret?
It is weird. And just like when she kind of probed him and asked, "Is there something that your ex did that you would want me to do?" It's almost like she's trying to, I don't know, pull things out of him or something.
Yeah, I think she definitely likes to hold things over people
Mhm.
and like tries to seek out their secrets.
Mhm.
I face you, but I also, that conversation kind of like needs to be led into. So, and also I have a question. So, how would you feel about like if we were living together, and how would you feel if, like, could I ask you you to just like hide your medication from me?
Yeah, absolutely. Baby, I got a lockbox in a safe.
Okay, to like avoid any temptation that I might have. Because
Yeah.
I'm still like recovering. I'm not like all there yet. So, and there's
I,
like no
I
telling.
understand, baby.
There's like no telling how far I would go. And I know that sounds like really, really bad, but it's like the honest truth of where I am right now with it. And
Yeah. Are you driving fast cars lately?
no. I haven't been driving fast.
That's, I guess, clearly a code for getting high.
Yeah. When somebody would say that to me, I would think of math. So a fast, that would be math.
Oh, doing speed.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're going to go fast, it's going to be a speed of some kind.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm just like, oh, they're using a code.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, the other day she said starts with a K, ends with a number. So probably there's no telling. I didn't think about that. But yeah,
But
driving fast cars, that would be some kind of speed.
Isn't the K2 like a marijuana type?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she probably tried different things at different times depending on what was available. But
right now, Suboxone is the big thing. I mean, to the point where some women are actually sucking it out of the injection sites of other women.
oh
Yeah, I mean, it's really bad. Somebody needs to do an actual news story on the Suboxone problem in Chillicothe. But I know that they get all kinds of drugs, and for a long time, it was hard to even send. Well, we couldn't even send anything into the prison because people were somehow slipping drugs into the Amazon packages that were being sent out.
Gotcha.
So, so for a long time, you couldn't send anything in there. Now, I think you can send books and stuff, but it's been so long since I've tried, I don't even know.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because they go back and forth. Because there for a while you could, and then you couldn't, and then you could. And so now I'm not sure where they're at on their status right now.
What I find interesting is I've always gotten the feeling that Gypsy is a user of rugs, not an addict of rugs.
Exactly.
And everything is so calculated with her that I feel like by asking Ryan this, she knew that it would make him feel special and important. And I think that's probably more the goal than her actually being worried about what she does. But maybe it's just being ungenerous because it's Gypsy.
She could also just be probing as to his habits on that and if he would be willing to share.
Oh, that's a good point too.
But I definitely agree with the fact that your statement on she is a user, not an addict.
All her behavior seems that way to me.
Mm-hmm. Users and addicts are very different.
Definitely. Okay, let me hit play again.
Started since December, but this is a secret that I have and nobody knows except for two people. So Jeff knows and you judged me for it when I told him, and now you know. But back in December, I was driving fast cars like a lot, and
Ken just broke up with you.
Huh?
Ken had just broke up with you in like October. So
yeah. So anyway, I ran myself.
He's got her timeline with Ken memorized better than she does already.
Right.
Broke.
He's invested.
$400 broke.
Yeah, well, she was telling him all about Ken and like their second phone call.
Yeah, but when she's using the term fast cars, and they can't be talking about an opioid or anything like that, because
that makes sense. Yeah.
Why would they say that?
Yeah, if the metaphor is totally speed. So like I feel like other things they would, I don't know, but Ryan is also not that smart or creative. Oh, I wonder who came up with that, Gypsy or Ryan.
Yeah, and I'll just say, it's probably something that is gel speak, but
Gotcha.
I'll just say that somebody who's open to using math and speed is far more open to a lot more things.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
So, it's one thing, pills and things like that, because you pretty much get them at the doctor, right?
Mhm.
When you're going out and actually doing that stuff, and I'm not saying, I know she's in a prison setting, but it takes a lot more, in my opinion, a mental leap to go that direction. I'm just saying, from somebody who used, not as a user, but I was prescribed opioids for over 18
Mhm.
years. And I also have family members who use. And it's a lot more of a jump to go to the speedy stuff than to the depressive stuff.
Well, it is interesting. I thought she was being dramatic, but in one of the calls where I think she was trying to break up with Ryan for the, umpteenth time, um, she said, "You need to be with a Hallmark girl," and I'm the, crack hoe on the couch snorting coke or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I
So,
thought, like I said, I thought she was just exaggerating, but maybe she really does, do a little.
no, I'm thinking that she probably does indulge in it. And I'm not even going to go there. Never
Gotcha.
mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I think most all of us are the weed smokers here, Johnny Cat. We
Yeah.
love the good Lord's herb. I don't even believe in the good Lord, but I believe in the herb.
Well, I believe in both, and he created
Yeah,
it.
and we get along great.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna hit play again. Losing debt to people and this and that, trying to scrounge up money. And some people they don't take commissary. They want either the money shot to their book, like okay, you would spend such and such $100 or whatever to their book instead of mine. Or they want it like Western Union to them. And so I found somebody that was like, okay, I've got this piece that I'm selling, but I need you to Western Union it. And that's the only way that is going to be the acceptable payment. So I'm like, fuck, like I don't have anybody to do that shit. I'll pay all day long with commissary, but I don't have the resources like that. So what I did was, I called Brian.
Just planting seeds in him. Like, I need people to do this stuff, and I have Brian, and he can do some, but yeah, man, I don't have anybody that can do these things. And Ryan's over there going,
Well,
like Jabba the Hutt.
yeah. And from the beginning, we heard about her having people doing her bidding,
Mhm.
but I didn't think it was as blatant and as much as what I'm now starting to believe.
Yeah, I will say, everything aside, um, I think Fancy said like 2 years ago that Gypsy had somebody on the outside that threatened people for her from prison, and I thought she was exaggerating on some of her stuff, and a lot of that I thought surely was an exaggeration has turned out to be true. Like, she had Brian contact Ryan's coworkers, teachers at the
Mhm.
school that she was jealous about and scare them. Like, what the hell?
I mean, and that just shows the criminal mindset, the criminal behavior. She didn't learn a damn thing. And I guarantee you, this type of behavior is still going on behind the scenes.
Oh,
You
I'm
can't
sure.
you
Yeah.
can't take this being all wrapped up in everything going on the outside of those walls for 8.5 years and magically change with
Well, and
no intervention.
it's really, really crazy too. Gypsy claims she's changing all the time, every second of every day. She's never the same person that she was 2 minutes ago.
Mhm.
But we've have watched years now of the videos with her and Nick. We're listening to phone calls from the whole time in prison. We've read the emails from the time in prison. Her patterns have never changed, never changed, right down to her telling Brian that she told Ryan that she wanted to suck a baby bottle again when she got out of prison and wanted to know if he would be okay with that. Ryan said he would be.
Okay.
And she breadcrumbs about that. Every interview lately, she brings up the baby bottle. I think that's because she's afraid she's going to get caught. And she wants to be able to explain away, oh, it was just my trauma. It was so ingrained. I've talked about it in multiple interviews. That's my uncharitable thought about it.
I'm wondering if she has been caught doing that.
Oh, I'm sure.
I would assume so too, but
yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, she probably got one as soon as she got out and moved in with Ryan. She probably stopped on the way home to get a clear nipple baby bottle with a specific flow that she likes. She
just
mentions
can't.
that all the time.
I just can't even imagine.
Yeah, snowflakes. It definitely was, because I found a phone call where she was telling Brian how she asked Ryan if it would be okay if she sucked a baby bottle when she was out of prison, because she really enjoyed that and she wanted to do the daddy doll little girl stuff with him.
Can you send me that one? Because I want to send that one to Javier.
Yeah, I've posted it on my channel, and then I did a screen recording, and that's another one that I put on TikTok and Reddit. Because and I'll send you links, because everybody suspected that. We all suspected that from the weird little things she did, but we had it confirmed. Like, yeah. That's so true. Xena says so many sentences I never thought I'd hear until these calls came out.
Boy, and I'm telling you what, just the fact that I come from a ministry background and I'm covering this crap and I've got all this stuff on my channel, it's like, oh my God, never in a million years would I have thought this was where I was headed.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, it's so weird. There's so much more context would have been said now. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Okay, let me hit play again.
And I lied to Brian. I'm like, Brian, so I got this ring off the yard. Like, I bought another ring from this girl, and I lost her ring. Can you Western Union $50 to her people to make up for the ring? And so that was one occasion that I lied. I eventually confessed to him what it was really for. And so he was like, oh, it's understandable, whatever, you got to do to get you by. And I just was choking on food, not looking at some food. But and then there was another opportunity that Brian couldn't do it because he hadn't gotten paid yet. And so
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
I called Christy and I told her, I'm like, I borrowed this girl's CD player and I went up to the gym and her CD player fell on the ground and it broke with her CD in it. And now I gotta pay her that. And
which we know is a lie.
Union, $50.
Yep. I think she's telling him that too. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Joy.
Hey, Joy.
The name. And it was never for any of that. And so that's my darkest truth.
Baby, that is nothing juicier than mine.
Okay, maybe not.
Nowhere close. Baby, that's fine. I've lied for that before. That's fine. I've stolen money. I've pawned shit. I haven't been perfect in my life. Now, the last 10 years of my life, I've been respectable and nobody's, I've lived the right life and I've earned trust of people and my family trusts me. And, I've straightened my life out and I'm well respected and I'm I have everybody's trust. So, that's nothing, baby.
Sure, Ryan.
Actually, pause it for a second. The Brandy K says he's totally a gambler, and I'm sorry, but I've dealt with gamblers, and gamblers aren't trusted. People see right through you real quick.
I uploaded one earlier where they were talking about Gypsy's schooling, and Ryan talked about his college, and he was like, "Oh yeah, procrastination that gets things done. I procrastinated my way right into a college degree."
Hell.
I think I put that in the title. Procrastination is productive, and more Ryan advice or something like that.
Where did he go to school?
I don't know. It's oh my god, he didn't know what patent and patent leather meant when they were looking
Yeah.
for the Christian Louis Vuittons. Like
I
he was
know there
like,
were.
yeah,
Go ahead. I was just going to say there were quite a few things.
yeah. Like Gypsy said, "What does patent mean?" And he's like, "Baby, don't worry about it. That's just serial number, patent number." And it was patent leather, like the shiny leather, you know.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to go back on his metafast bars, and Gypsy wanted him to do shots that he couldn't get or couldn't find or something like that. And she was talking about how the time it would take, you know, blah blah blah. And Ryan's like, "Baby, it's fast. It's in the name, metafast. That means it happens fast." And Gypsy started explaining to him that that was about the fasting and having the protein bars only, and he's like, "No, no, it means it's fast."
But Gypsy doesn't know anything about the world or how to live in it.
No, yeah. It's nuts. Like she knows what she wants to know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like there are times she surprises me, but usually what she surprises me with, it's usually like some psychopath type knowledge, you know what I mean? Like she'll drop out usually with Brian Golden, she'll suddenly drop some nugget about how she's manipulating something.
Yes.
And let's like she'll fully understand and just articulate what she's doing in the same way that we would describe her, honestly. And yeah, it's like I think she might actually be a psychopath. Whenever she made that, what was it, the Ruby video for Nick, where she's like, "Are you a psychopath?" Because that would be a
Mhm.
very good thing. I think that was one of those times when the actual truth came out. She knows she's one.
Mhm.
She wants another one.
And in the calls, we also found out that she knew who Charles Manson was and all that, you know. So it's like
Yeah,
she knows all this stuff. She's just selective on who she tells. And I think that she's the most honest with Brian out of everybody.
absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like that. Oh, what was that other podcast she interviewed for? Not the Pretend podcast, the one before that, the big one.
Yeah, the dating coach guy or life coach guy.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but yeah.
I can't remember either, but in that one she was acting all like confused. She's like, "Nick wanted me to do this BDSM."
Oh, that was with who was that with? That wasn't the last one. I think it was somebody else.
Oh, I can't remember.
I've heard
He's
her say
called
that, yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, so, yeah, she's all like, Paul, we need to talk. Thank you, Amelia Essentials. We need to talk
Paul.
podcast."
Oh, okay. And that's the guy, the last one. I just don't remember her saying that on that one. But
Yeah, they're
I was
yeah,
just gonna say that guy is Hitch, the movie Hitch is modeled after that guy.
oh, how funny. But, yeah, she was acting like that was something that she could barely even get the letters out together, you know? She's like, "That BDSM?" Like, in these well, first off, you know, we know that she did that with Dan.
Mhm.
Second off, in these calls, like, she's always trying to get every guy to do some sort of, you know, dom sub thing with her. There was the one call where she was asking Robert, I believe it was, if he would be in a dom sub relationship with her, even though if they weren't in a romantic relationship, and he said no. He told her she wasn't a sub, she's just a brat.
I didn't hear that one.
Oh, it was hilarious. I didn't find that one. I saw the screen record on Reddit. It was so funny. It's in the GRB snark.
I haven't heard a lot of them. So I'm I'm interested to actually like one day sit down and really go through them and listen to them.
It's hilarious. Well, I need to run to the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit play and turn my camera off, and I'll
Yeah.
be back.
With you, and I just wanted to like tell you what had happened, and that's not like a secret that I harbor that like nobody knows about, and you know, least of all Christy, you know.
Man, well, let me text you right now. Let her know.
No.
Now, listen to me. Now, if you feel like you have to do that again, you know what I'm talking about, like you feel like you need that, just let me know, and that way I maybe talk you out of it or help you in that situation so you don't have to lie. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
I love you that much that I understand the need or the want for that. I get it. So just know that I'm here for you in any capacity. And, you know, and when you get out, if you feel like, you know, you're stressed or having a bad day or you need something, I would take care of you that way too. You know, I'm here for you, baby. Like I understand. I get how that works. I know how that works. And, you know, you never have to worry about me leaving it around, you know, just in case you get an urge, but also talk to me about it and maybe I can help you out, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, I could help you in any capacity. To me, felt like he was kind of offering to be a plug. And you know, like I say, might be right, I might be reaching, but so far most of these things we've all been right, friends. And it really felt to me like he even said you have a bad day or something like that. Yeah. Amber must have went to the restroom or something. I'm actually going to run that back just a little bit.
Get it. So just know that I'm here for you in any capacity.
A little bit more.
When you get out. Man, well, let me text you right now. Let her know. No. Now, listen to me. Now, if you feel like you have to do that again, you know what I'm talking about, like you feel like you need that, just let me know, and that way I maybe talk you out of it or help you in that situation so you don't have to lie. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
I love
Yeah.
you that much that I understand the need or the want for that. I get it. So just know that I'm here for you in any capacity. And, you know, and when you get out, if you feel like, you know, you're stressed or having a bad day or you need something, I would take care of you that way too.
That was
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
blatant.
That
If
was
you're-
blatant.
If you're having a bad day, you're stressed, you need something, I can take care of you that way too. And I respect Amos Hi-Fi here says I didn't take it from that point of view, but sadly I wouldn't be surprised. And all of our OG knows, like, if you disagree with me, it's totally fine. You can be like, hey,
Yeah.
millennial, I actually think you're reaching there. It's
Mhm.
cool. That sounded pretty blatant to me though.
That part was definitely more blatant.
Yeah. Oh, Anything Adorable is here. Anything Adorable is who I saw asking about it and read it and sent me the link to your Google Drive because I wasn't sure where the full call was. I just saw a screenshot, or not a screenshot, a screen recording.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that part seemed like just what he was offering, you know. Thank you so much, Mozzie AJ. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I'll go back again just a bit.
Maybe talk you out of it or help you in that situation so you don't have to lie. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
I love you that much that I understand the need or the want for that. I get it. So just know that I'm here for you in any capacity. And, you know, and when you get out, if you feel like, you know, you're stressed or having a bad day or you need something, I would take care of you that way too. You know, I'm here for you, baby. Like I understand. I get how that works. I know how that works. And, you know, you never have to worry about me leaving it around, just in case you get an urge, but also talk to me about it and maybe I can help you out,
Yeah.
I'm here for you, baby.
I know. I just wanted to ask you about it and talk to you about it because that is a concern of mine. And, I understand that, you might be on these medications for a while to come. So,
Right. And I don't, and can I be honest? I don't know if I'll ever get off. I don't. That's in my treatment plan eventually, but they get scares the fuck out of me because if it's not broke, why fix it? Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. I get it.
And I didn't want to tell you about it, because I know what you told me about, everything, but I want to be honest with you as well, and that's just something in my life that I'm not proud of, but I've done it the right way. Not everybody gets 2 weeks worth of dose, of that meds. Now, like Suboxone's different because you get a month's supply, but the one that I get, is very well regulated, and
He's getting it 2
you
weeks
have to do the right
at a
thing
time.
to get as much as I get.
Yeah, and to be honest, if we hadn't already found the call where we pretty much in my opinion, know that, the PDF thing, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't even be playing about his medication and addiction, but I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
After hearing that, I just don't care.
No, and I was very sympathetic for him when she came out saying that he was on methadone. And I had assumed that it was because of pain. But
That
now
was
we're
my
hearing,
first assumption, yeah.
but now we're hearing no, that's well, at least that's what it sounds like to me is it
Mhm.
wasn't for pain, or if it was, he just became
Well,
highly addictive.
he confirmed it back at the time whenever she first did that. Back whenever she first did it, my first assumption, I'm like, well, I'm not going to assume. Sometimes they prescribe that for pain, but he went on a live and talked about it and confirmed that it was for
Okay.
addiction.
Oh, so it was for addiction. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because they actually talked about prescribing me methadone because I have chronic pain syndrome. And they had talked before they had given me the fentanyl patches. No, before they had restarted me on the fentanyl patches, they had talked about doing methadone. But because I have a heart problem and the spaces between my heartbeats are too long, they weren't able to give me the methadone, which I'm thankful for because I never wanted to be on that. But yeah, so it definitely the fact that he's getting 2 weeks of it at a time and he's not in the VA system, that was just pretty shocking to me because that's something that usually you have to go every day for.
Gotcha. Wow.
So
Jupo9928 says, was he actually addicted to rugs or was it just his girlfriend? It seems like he was because I don't think he would be able to get this prescription if he wasn't, right, Amber?
correct. And for him to be afraid of coming off of methadone, that shows that he really truly was addicted.
Well, we couldn't I remember being completely confused. Yes, Kung Fu Panda. It
Yeah,
seemed pretty blatant there whenever he said if you have a bad day or whatever, I can help you out, and that seemed pretty blatant.
Yeah.
But if you remember, there was one part in life after lockup, and we all thought it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy where they were getting ready to go to New York, and Ryan started freaking out, saying he didn't have his medicine. They couldn't go.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Gypsy was just kind of like, we'll handle it. We'll figure it out. And he's like, ain't no handling it. I can't go without my meds. And we were all like, Jesus, like, hit up a Walgreens in New York, Ryan. Well, now we understand. We understood that once Gypsy put that out, but yeah.
No, it makes much more sense now. Totally.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna hit play again.
Yeah, like at one time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally does. And that's why,
And
Like, I trust you and I trust your judgment about things, and, and I just want to be, like, upfront and honest with you and tell you my concerns and ask you, just as a safeguard to, like, keep my head straight, as a safeguard, just keep it out of sight, out of mind.
And absolutely. And I would do that for you if that's what you want. That's no problem. In 3 years,
Is it just me? He was like, I would do that for you if that's what you want. It sounds like you'd
Yeah,
rather just give yourself. What the?
right.
And again, maybe I'm reaching. Whatever.
Oh,
Alora
Alora had said up in the comments, she said, I thought he was just being kind of sexually creepy to help her out. And, initially I kind of thought that too, but then knowing that he is an actual real addict, yeah, he's not talking like that.
Yeah. To me, it was kind of up in the air until he said, or if you have a bad day, I'll help you out at capacity. And it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I'm scared too because you know me this way. Okay. Like, what if I get off and I completely change? It scares the fuck out of me, baby.
How would you change? Like, what would be different about it?
Oh, Anything Adorable said in a comment up there that they just changed their username. It was Wild Gypsy Rose. I was confused when a Wild Gypsy Rose comment says, "Yay, you're playing what I sent you, millennial." And I'm thinking it was Anything Adorable. It was the same. It was that person. They had a different YouTube name.
Okay. Just Jamie. Yeah, my email is intotheweeds@mbradio.us. Just contact me there. And if you have any questions, I will definitely talk to you about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nick Meehan. That is so generous. 20 more memberships.
Oh, wow. I've been on so much medication that the VA psychologist the other day, she started going through all the medication lists that I was on, and she's like, "Oh, you've been basically on everything, haven't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have." And she's like, "Oh, well, this is going to make it even harder." So she put me on some crazy medication that I'm not even going to tell you guys what it is, because just the connotation alone with the name of it, freaks me out. But we're going to try this too. And I've been on everything. I was actually listening to Javier's series on Gypsy, and he was talking about how she was prescribed all these anti-seizure medicines, when she doesn't have seizures. And I'm like, yeah, I was too. Like, for 18 years or over 18 years, prescribed every anti-seizure medicine known under the sun, except for Keppra. I've never been on Keppra myself. Everything else, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's annoying whenever people cover this is everyone suddenly forgets, it feels like, in the mainstream media that there are medications used for off-label reasons, and that's accepted. It's not like the doctors being crazy. It's accepted that sometimes a drug is developed for a specific thing, and then it's discovered through trial and error later that it could help other things and won't hurt if you don't have the specific thing that it was originally developed for, kind of thing. Like, it's so common, and that seems to be how so many of hers were. Just nuts. Thank you, Mozzie AJ. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna hit play again.
The depression, I was prescribed anti-seizure medicine for depression, for pain. So yeah, I mean, anything.
Someone asked in the comments, I've scrolled on too far now, but someone said, has Ryan ever been a felon? Not that I know of. I mean, we've heard him confess to felonies, but as far as I know, he's never been caught.
Yep.
Someone is replying to Cherokee Girl, but I don't see her comment. Okay, I'm going to hit play again.
I just feel like, what if I slip up again and I start wanting to use again? And, and like, what if my personality changes? I don't know. I don't think it would, but at the same time, it's a thought.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Because what if, like, I get off and I want to start using again, or I need it, or, like, I don't want I don't ever want to slip back up to where I turned into the guy I was like 11 years ago. Because I was a good person, but I had that addiction.
Yeah.
You know, I did things I'm not proud of. And so I get that you lying and it feel bad.
I'm a little concerned whenever he says I did things I'm not proud of, because whenever he's told her about the X thing and she had the reaction that she did, he started talking about how he was on drugs, but then he later tried to say only she did drugs and he did alcohol. Like he lies as much as Gypsy, and it's hard to pin down anything on him. But also, after what he confessed to on that call, I feel like it's important to dig into him because he was teaching special education, special needs children while having that desire enough that he asked Gypsy if she would be willing, and then kept changing it up to different things, but somehow still always involving a kid in the room until finally he started hollering, "Oh, it don't have to be a kid, it could be Christy," which weirdly was still family.
So freaking bizarre.
Yeah. Ugh.
Hey, I'm actually going to have to get off of here because I'm having some burning in my back and my neck.
Oh, no
And
problem. Thanks for staying on.
Yeah, no, I wish I could stay on longer, but I'm hurting pretty bad. So I'm going to go take me some of my special medicine.
Enjoy.
And so I hope everybody has a very blessed day. Bye.
Thank you, Amber. I think we'll go ahead and finish this call and then I will shut down too. I'm getting kind of hungry. But let's see, Kanye McCulley, that was for addiction. I don't know what the addiction was exactly, but something it treats that for. Okay, let me switch back over. Lisa Evans, we're kind of at the end. We're at an hour and 37 minutes in, and I'm just going to finish this video and then shut down.
About it.
And I want you to stay on the right path. And if this is what keeps you on the right path, then I want you to keep taking these medications to keep you on that right path. Because I know that and eventually I know I'm gonna stop bringing him up, but it's just for an example. I've already been through a relapse with Ken. I don't know if I have the emotion.
She said eventually she's going to stop bringing his name up. And just imagine that I have a Morgan Freeman voice here doing a narration saying eventually she would not stop bringing his name up.
Stability to deal with another lover that has turned back to drugs and they relapse, because it's like whenever he relapsed last year, it was his personality completely changed. It was distant, it was cold, it was I don't care. And I straight up asked him, I'm like, what do you want? And he's like, I'm just doing this and I'm doing that, I'm doing a little bit of coke and this and that. And I'm like, so you relapsed? And he's like, yeah, but it was just one time. I'm like, but that was one time too many. Like, you were doing so good for 5 years. Why now? And then, he could still be getting high. I don't know. We don't talk anymore, but the last time that we did talk, he told me that, he was still dabbling in stuff here and there. So it's like, I don't want to see you go down that kind of path of relapse.
And baby, I don't see that happening to me. Does that make sense? Because I am doing well at what
1960 Jen Jones says, did Ken really relapse or is this more GRB deception? It was kind of up in the air. Multiple people say he did, but it's people like Christy and more Blanchard Associates. I would guess that he did because some of the calls he sounds elated and others it's just not. There could be a lot of different reasons for that other than this, but that's just my personal feeling is that he probably did. I don't know.
I'm doing. I don't want to go backwards. I like my life. I like moving forward. Does that make sense?
Okay, good.
Okay, do any of us believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, so just know that I'm okay. I just, I am scared that like if I get off, then what if I want it again? And that's just me like dealing with my personal demons. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's but I'm not saying it's a reality or it's going to happen or anything like that. I'm just, it's just a thought. But yeah, and I don't know, like I didn't know how you feel with me being on that med that I take. I'm not proud of it. I had to let my cousin know this past week, and it felt like I was judged. So
I'll never
I didn't want to.
Hear that. I love you for you, and I love you for who you are now, and I love you as a person. So I would still love you if you were, that person that you were back then. But I got to know you.
Ginger Megs. All of them are high because of GRB. Probably.
You as who you are now, and I love that person. But regardless of anything, I'm always going to be here for you. And I just wanted to let you know where I'm at with it. Like, I don't judge you for it at all, but I am scared at the same time about my own demons. So it's like it's one of the things that is it satisfied, it's out of mind. I don't, and I only resort to that.
This would not turn out to be the demon Ryan needed to worry about in GRB.
I don't resort to that like when I'm okay. When I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm clean. I'm sober. All is well with the world. But then whenever the world is shitty and my box is too small and the walls keep closing in, that I'm just like I need to escape. And so I need somebody to keep me on the right path just as much as you might need me to keep you on the right path. So maybe we can help each other out with that.
Well, yeah, and like I said, just talk to me. If you're feeling that the walls are closing in, let me know. Because I can help you either way. Like I can be there for you. I can relate. So I think it's good, baby. I don't think you have anything to worry about in terms of me leaving around out of sight.
He says, I can help you either way. I can be there for you. I can relate. Those are two of the same way. What was the other way? Is he going to tell us? Scroll back just a little bit.
Other out with that.
Well, yeah, and like I said, just talk to me. If you're feeling that the walls are closing in, let me know. Because I can help you either way. Like I can be there for you. I can relate. So I think it's good, baby. I don't think you have anything to worry about in terms of me leaving around out of sight, out of mind. You got to worry about that.
I love you.
But I love you too. I am worried though, like it might affect some plans that like.
No worries, Amber. We appreciate you being in.
Later in life, because I have to get my med. Like,
okay, this is interesting in light of what I was reminding Amber of whenever they were trying to go to New York, and we all thought it was so strange that Ryan was freaking out about his meds. Like, most meds, if you travel and you forget them, you can get a refill at whatever local pharmacy if it's not anything controlled. We didn't understand just how controlled it was. That's why he was freaking out.
I don't think you have anything to worry about in terms of me leaving around out of sight, out of mind. You got to worry about that.
I love you.
But I love you too. I am worried though, like it might affect some plans that, like later in life, because I have to get my med. Like,
Chi Wawa says, why does she always say I love you as a person? What else would she love him as, a hamster? She might. Because she wants to be a cat. And I don't have a problem with furries, okay? As long as you're just a furry's just having fun doing their thing with other adults, whatever. But yeah, in some of these calls, Gypsy is saying to Ryan, I gotta go to the litter box, and they meow at each other, and she meowed at Jeff. So, she's a cat. And cats do like to chase hamsters. She might love him as a hamster. Oh God, see Raven Girl said maybe it's she did say that, and then Ryan was all, "What?" God. Oh man, oh man. Let me hit play again.
once every 2 weeks. So like, say if you have like we'd have to plan trips around it. Does that make sense?
That's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's
And as far as traveling in an RV and everything and seeing, there's places all over the country
and may be monitored and recorded.
where I can get.
Traveling in an RV is not as easy as it sounds. I know probably a lot of you in the chat are going to know what I'm talking about. I assume some of you probably have, but it's nowhere near as easy as it sounds. Every time that RV goes down the dang road, things loosen up. One of my best friends decided to sell her home, and her and her husband travel in an RV across the country. They both can work from anywhere as long as they have Wi-Fi in their laptops. So they travel around to different national parks, and the amount of maintenance that they have to do is crazy, and winterizing and stuff like that. And like if there's a windstorm, like basically just get into a hotel or a building or something because that RV is going to get blown off the road. And then there's setup and breakdown. Like, can y'all even imagine Ryan and Gypsy trying to live RV life? Oh, it'd be such a disaster. Hell yeah. Boho Hobo says, Amen, millennial. Take it from me. It sucks. Yeah, it can be really cool, but like you gotta be prepared and good for that, you know? Yeah, it's not easy. Not easy. Yeah, tank upkeep, like if you're gonna be driving the RV into a place where the weather's gonna change to freezing, you gotta drain everything, like it's wild.
This med, so I'm not worried about it. I'm really not.
okay. And I've got one more thing. I just want to let you know that, like, I know that you're coming home, and I know you guys have.
We're never gonna get through the end of this call because you guys are cracking me up. Justin Shea says she wanted a mansion and a BMW. Yeah, in an earlier another video, I think somebody else found it. I don't think I found that one and put it out. But she was talking about she's gonna be rich when she gets out of a mansion and BMW, but gets closer to time and she's planning an RV life with Ryan. Oh my god.
Time together. The most important thing that I want you to do
You have 1 minute left.
is do not neglect your time with that child for me. You understand? Like, I want you, if you guys have plans to watch a movie or whatever, don't be like, I gotta call Gypsy or talk to Gypsy. Like, I want you.
Look at Gypsy virtue signaling because Ryan, he pretends to her for a very long time as if he is the main caretaker of his nephew that he calls his son. Gypsy's doing major virtue signaling here. She's like, you will not neglect that child for me. Yet, we go a couple years down the road, and Ryan will confess to her the worst of the worst desire around children. It takes her 24 hours, little less than 24 hours, before she decides, you know what, that's fine. It's fine. Can't make it up, and I'm nervous laughing because this is not a funny situation. Kelly says, poor guy knows she ain't never coming back now because he ain't got nothing to give her. And he ain't never coming back from what we revealed. Holy hell. Yeah. Crazy.
To watch a movie with him, spend time with him. Obviously, he had a bad day with his mom. Just be there.
Baby, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Don't worry about that, because I'll make time for him too, baby.
Well, I just don't want you to neglect the time.
Ryan's like, don't worry about that. Like, really, don't worry. He obviously wasn't doing a lot.
For me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay, you gonna call me back?
Yeah.
All right, love you. you too. Call me back.
The caller has hung up.
And for anyone who didn't see my community post, sadly, I have no idea why, but for some reason, after using it for ages, YouTube removed the outro music that I've been using from the YouTube creator music library. They have a music library for creators so that you can use music and not have to worry about getting a copyright strike. Suddenly, I was trying to put it on the end of my videos like I always do with the cats, and it was just gone. It's not in there anymore. So I'm going to have to find another one, but that one was really perfect. I liked it. Just wasn't that good. Wigs and hairstyles. Yeah, exactly. Amos Hi-Fi. It was weird. Mother of Cat says, I never had to get my meds for vacation or elsewhere, but if you got caught abusing your trust by using too much, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Highland Girl says, telling him not to neglect his nephew, but neglects her own daughter. It is weird. Very, very weird. Oh, there is one more video. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I come across this and it sounded like it was Kian having a little freak out. Let's see if I can play that one for y'all real quick. It's not very long. Just a second here. Okay. Oops, that's not the right one.
Hello, this is a free.
Here it is. Just a moment to share it.
So I'm not telling you to like wait for me, you know, I'm not telling you what to do, but of course when I hear about people, it strikes a nerve in me because I do love and care about you. And I know the motive was men. I've got my every type of sport, and I guarantee I will again in the future. You know, like why is this guy so interested in you? You guys don't have anything in common. You're not in the same age group. Like, what is it? You know? You're
Yeah, this is Ken, and this is in 2020. I'm pretty sure they're broken up. They got back together and broke up a few times, but he's flipping the freak out about some guy who likes her. I'm not sure if it's, Jeff, Joe, who, but yeah, I haven't uploaded it. I just found it the other day, but this is Ken. I will run it back a bit now that everybody knows for sure.
future. So I'm not telling you to like wait for me, you know, I'm not telling you what to do, but of course when I hear about people, it strikes a nerve in me because I do love and care about you. And I know the motive was men. I've got my every type of sport, and I guarantee I will again in the future. You know, like why is this guy so interested in you? You guys don't have anything in common. You're not in the same age group. Like, what is it? You know, you're a target.
He said, you're a target. I mean, he is correct about that. But she makes herself a target because she likes to be. But anyway, let's continue on. I went back 10 seconds.
Don't have anything in common. You're not in the same age group. Like, what is it? You know, you're a target. Go ahead.
Says, my God, it has been a ridiculous day at work. I wanted to write you all day. So last night, I'm really happy I deleted the email I wrote out to you. It was just me gushing my heart out to you. I looked at some of your pictures, and my heart was just giving me thinking of you. And the journey of this past year has been since I first heard about you and all the emotions that come with it. There's literally not a woman alive that can possibly take your place. And like I said in the very beginning, when you were the first,
There's literally not a woman that can take that place?
that can take my place.
Oh, okay.
Since the beginning that we first started talking, I told you I know what all this means, but it doesn't deter me away. I know where you are, I know what all this means, but it doesn't deter me away from wanting to have a romantic relationship with you. I did drink with it last night, maybe more than I should have. I hardly remember the
I think she's reading him an email from Jeff to her, and he's probably going to get pissed again. But let's see if I'm right.
I mean, you're right. Yeah. And all I can do is say, I'm sorry. Just really am. And I just care about you too much to not say something when I see something weird, suspicious going on, and that's all that I get as red flags from him or anybody else, really. But, you know, I want you to, that's part of your journey, is to pursue things you didn't think you would. But I don't think it's going to end up being positive.
I'm still so much in love with you.
Yeah, me too.
I have tried. I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't tried to move on. I have. And like from me reading that email to you, this guy, he sounds like you whenever I first met you. Yeah, he sounds like that.
Wait, who wrote that email to you?
I was right. Ken's just now realizing. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I went back 10 seconds.
He sounds like you whenever I first met you.
Wait, who wrote that email to you? But that email that you just read to me was what he wrote to you? What? Oh my God, I did not catch that. Read it to me again. What did it say? There's not a woman that could replace you. She's very much a celebrity. He said that?
You have 1 minute.
Anything adorable. This call is confusing. So Ken calls flipping out about an older man that he says is red flags and nobody's good enough for Gypsy, blah, blah, blah. And Gypsy is like, let me let you hear something. And she reads an email, and it's an email from Jeff. And Ken thinks it's something she wrote. And she gets to the part where she says, no other woman like you, blah, blah, blah. And Ken's like, wait, what? But he still doesn't get it until Gypsy finishes it and later says, see, he sounds like you. And Ken's like, wait, what? Who wrote that email? He still thought it was her writing it to him. And he calmed down after it. Maybe Ken is just stupid. Okay, let's run that back just a little bit into where Gypsy's reading the email.
To not say something when I see something weird, suspicious going on.
Hang on.
There's literally not a woman that can take that place? Oh, okay.
He still doesn't catch on.
Since the beginning that we first started talking, I told you I know what all this means, but it doesn't deter me away. I know where you are, I know what all this means, but it doesn't deter me away from wanting to have a romantic relationship with you. I did drink it last night, maybe more than I should have. I hardly remember the email I wrote out to you.
Didn't that clue Ken in? Like, I think Gypsy actually drank prison hooch. So, like, Ken wouldn't realize with I drank quite a bit last night that she wasn't talking about herself. Oh my God.
I know where you are, I know what all this means, but it doesn't deter me away from wanting to have a romantic relationship with you. I did drink it last night, maybe more than I should have. I hardly remember the email I wrote out to you. But damn
I mean, you're right. Yeah.
Gypsy even says, sounds a lot like someone I used to know, huh? And Ken's like, yeah. No, this is from Jeff. It's from Jeff. I'm sorry it's hard to understand her, y'all. I'll try to make it a bit louder. I'm afraid we're gonna start echoing though.
I mean, you're right. Yeah. And all I can do is say, I'm sorry. Just really am. And I just care about you too much to not say something when I see something weird, suspicious going on, and that's all that I get as red flags from him or anybody else, really. But, you know, I want you to, that's part of your journey, is to pursue things you didn't think you would. But I don't think it's going to end up being positive.
I'm still so much in love with you.
Yeah, me too.
And I've tried. I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't tried to move on. I have.
Thank you so much, 1960 Jen Jones, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that.
I'm like, for me reading that email to you, this guy, he sounds like you whenever I first met you.
Wait, who wrote that email to you? But that email that you just read to me was what he wrote to you? What? Oh my God, I did not catch that. Read it to me again?
No!
What did it say? There's not a woman that could replace you. He's very much in love with you. He said that?
You have 1 minute left.
Oh my God. You're crushing me.
I'm just saying that there's no
You're
reason.
crushing me.
No reason why I shouldn't call him for this guy, but why? Tell me why I don't feel like I'm saying.
Because he's not meant for you.
And you are.
Absolutely.
Okay, then stick to that. Don't change up on it anymore.
I'm just saying, he's not the one for you at all. Not by a long shot. He's not even a side person. He's not even a secondary or a backup.
Ginger Megs, as far as I know, yes. Jeff broke up with her. She emailed him obsessively for the next 2 years, and then he started talking to her again just before she got out of prison.
There's no reason why he should be involved with you at all. You guys are just not compatible. You guys don't have anything in common. There's an age difference that's pretty extreme. And, you know, he's not the one. What?
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Okay, there's one more Ken one that's also short that it really shocked me. And there's nothing really that interesting in this about the case or anything. But if I leave it out, I'm going to get accused of keeping private positive things. And this one, Ken cries so much about how much he loves Gypsy. And they're already talking marriage, but he proposes again. It's really weird. And I've never heard Ken sound like this before. It is strange. Let me share here.
Hey, baby.
Are you just now waking up?
Yeah, I don't feel good. Can't go to bed today.
Okay, babe. I'll call you back a little later.
No, I just want to talk to you for a minute.
Okay.
I miss you.
I miss you too. I hope you're ready to get married because we put in the paperwork.
Really?
She just said, I hope you're ready to get married because I just put in the paperwork and Ken's all sick and he gets like super excited. Really? I wondered that, Nick Meehan. It gets weird, y'all.
To get married because we put in the paperwork.
Really? Oh my god, that's so awesome. It's so exciting. Yes, babe, I'm ready. I could start crying right now.
Aww.
I'm so excited. I love you so much.
I love you so much too.
Mary, be my wife. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm so lucky. I love you so much, and I couldn't find a better girl.
I love you so much too, baby. I love you with all of my heart.
Yes, Anonymous Mystic, he does appear to sound to be crying. It's weird. Very weird, very different from email Ken.
Always will. Oh.
We're gonna really spend the rest of our life together.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
I can't believe it. It's such a big step, but I couldn't be happy.
I know. I can't wait to just I don't know, just call you my husband officially.
I know. My wife of my. Oh my god.
It's gonna be no longer one of the lonely bachelors out there in the world.
I'm never do anything alone. You're always gonna have me by your side, Dave. I'm always gonna protect you. I'm always gonna take care of you. I'm always gonna help you. I'm always gonna be here for you.
Well, I hope you know that I'm always gonna do the same. I'm looking forward to spending my life with you.
She's always going to be the same, y'all. That is actually true.
Looking forward to all of the fun things that we're gonna do together. It's like I know that relationships are not always easy. Like I'm not in la la land thinking that it's gonna be great all the time. But I will tell you that I have been asking a few people that have had really long marriages. There is a lady on my wing. She's been married 39 years. And she and her husband are just as in love as they were the first day they met, if not more. And I asked her what was her secret. And she said, and it's funny because I asked Mom the same thing. And they both said the same thing. Never go to bed angry. And whenever you
Wow, how groundbreaking. Oh my God. Glad she sought out that advice.
have a fight, I don't care how bad it is,
Do y'all think they went to bed angry the night of the blanket video?
you always tell each other you love each other. No matter what.
Wait, I saw a comment. Probably Ken and Ryan too. Yeah, she sure stayed with him after a little freak out about his confession.
If you're still pissed off, you never go to bed angry. So I was like, okay.
Okay.
Seems to be a linking factor, so apparently it works.
Okay. Dave, I never want to upset you. I never want you to feel unloved or uncared about because this just could not be further from the truth. The complete opposite. I love you so fucking much, more than anything else in the world. And I care about you more than I care about myself sometimes. I always put you first. Always.
I know you do.
And I always will.
when you become my wife officially, you become my biggest responsibility as well, but in a good way. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart that you'll always have me, and I'll always be good to you, and I'll always treat you like a fucking queen because you deserve it. And I love you so fucking much.
I love you so much too, baby. I can kiss you.
I love you.
I love you too. I was watching cartoons last night, and I still say every time we do that, it reminds me of Pepe Le Pew.
Mhm.
Every man is Pepe Le Pew. So in her videos to Nick in one of their anniversaries, hang on, I might have a screenshot of it. In one of their anniversary videos, she did Pepe Le Pew and Penelope at the beginning of it. In their prison emails and in their phone calls, they referred to Ryan's D as Pepe and her P as Penelope. I guess I don't have a screenshot of it available at the moment, but and now with Ken, she says you're like Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, like it's every single one. Yes, exactly, Amos. Like it's Nick and it's Ryan and it's Ken. They're all Pepe Le Pew. Interesting. Interesting. Weird.
She's so much real.
Whatever.
It was cute. It was like the little cartoon, the little cat kept on like scratching him up and everything. And he's like, sometimes I wonder if this is really all worth it. And he said, oh yes, it is worth it.
I'm such a dork. Why should we say that?
I think she killed Ken's buzz with that.
Sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. And I look at you and I'm like, yeah, it is. It absolutely is. My brunette beauty, I love you so much.
I love you so much too, baby. Go look on your JK. You have a couple of emails from me.
All right, I'm gonna get up a little bit and then call me back in a little while, okay?
Okay, baby.
Love you, wife.
Love you, hubby. Bye, honey.
Bye.
Nick Meehan says she killed my buzz too. Oh my God. Weird, y'all. It's weird. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live now and search for some more calls because I feel like some of the stuff being revealed is important. What we revealed about Ryan is important because he had no business working with special need kids, having those kinds of desires. And it was absolutely a desire because he did ask her to do that. And whenever she said no, he kept coming up with different scenarios and somehow they always involved a kid in them. Weird. And yeah, I put up, if you check my shorts, this is one of those important ones I felt, in my opinion. I did a short and then I also put it on TikTok and I also posted on Reddit a screenshot of the call log, the portion of the call log that has all the timestamps and numbers for the calls. And the beginning is the first one where they were playing that game and he asked her that question. And then all the calls from then to the point where she said, you know what, it's no big deal, I forgive you. Just under 24 hours. That's how long it took. So you can see the proof there, any one of those places, here on YouTube in my shorts, TikTok, or on Reddit and GRB Snark. So I'm going to go ahead and end here, friends. Thank you all. Oh, hey, Secret Wars. Dang, you did miss it. We're just now ending. I've been live for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Delin84 says I need a muffin in therapy now. Yeah, I've been touching grass, but I'm looking into a full mud bath. I think that's got to be available. Anyway, thank you all so much for being in here and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Hopefully, if I feel good, we'll go live again tomorrow. Otherwise, I will be posting videos and I'm trying to keep up with comments again. There for a while, I was doing so many, I just couldn't keep up with comments like I usually do. And I enjoy interacting with y'all. So I will try to get back on it. Have a good day, friends.